Yo, this son is gonna be playing mad games with me, so apologies for anything. So, I've got a little secret for you guys. If you just like to draw your ear closer to me, yeah? You and you alone should be the only person to believe in your own branding, yeah? You don't need Tom, Dick, or Harry, or Sally, or Tolu to come through and believe in your branding, yeah? As long as you believe in your branding, that's the main thing. And I'm going to break it down for you small, so you understand where I'm coming from.
Flexing ain't discreet about it. Extra read about it. Say you wanna beef about it. We gon' come and see about it. Flexing ain't discreet about it.
So when I say branding, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know what I'm talking about. But for those who aren't aware of branding, what I mean by it is, who are you as a person? How do you want to be known? How do you want to be represented? Like, it's meant to reflect you as an individual. So it doesn't have to be a literal brand. However, if you have a literal brand, like, what is that brand about? Who's your target audience? What is the main drive or main point of focus for your brand? So your brand is going to have to be something that you actually believe in, because there's no point creating a brand that you have no belief in, no passion. That's not a word I should be using, but yeah, no passion, you know, no love towards it. If you don't believe in your brand, then why are you trying to sell it? It makes no sense, let's be honest. And then in reality, you can't please everyone. Not everyone's going to like your brand. Not everyone's going to like your layout, your type, you know, the actual product. If it's an actual brand, not everyone's going to like it. But the thing is, we can't be pleasing those people, because when you actually think about it, if you're gonna let everyone's negativity or everyone's like disagreement in what your beliefs are or what your branding is doing, you're gonna get torn down every time. And this is separate from getting constructive criticism to aid you in developing your brand. I'm talking about those people who flat out say, oh yeah, I don't really like this, maybe you should change it, like I don't really like where your brand's going, But if you feel like your branding is well refined and it does reflect who you are as a person, who are you to let these people get at you? Because remember, they don't see it now. But when your brand is making moves, yeah, when your brand is starting to flourish and people are starting to tune in to what you're about, those same antelopes, yeah, will be the same people that wants to beg it. They want to be jumping on your brand. They want to be like, oh yeah, the brand is cool, the brand is this, the brand is that. But they were not saying that before, were they? They were not saying it before. And the thing is, we don't support that sort of energies. We don't support those sort of people, yeah? That's why it's important that only you believe in your brand. That is why it's important that only I believe in my brand. One example that I want to give is about a friend at uni. So the way how he had his own sort of branding. And the thing is, I loved it because if you were to know him and to know his style, his branding definitely reflected who he was as a person. Through his use of type, through his use of color, imagery, all of that meshed into one reflected his branding. But every time he went for a tutorial or something like that, and then I'll ask him like, how did it go? He will say that the tutors, you know, didn't really like it. And then obviously they weren't really helping him so much. Because at uni, sometimes you do have tutors that have their own aesthetic. Not all of them, but certain tutors had their own aesthetic. And because certain man did that sort of work, they were like, yes, give me this, give me life, But yeah, that's like the harsh reality. That is the harsh reality. What I was trying to get at with that story was that oftentimes there are tutors who really don't see where your branding's going, they don't see your vision, etc., etc. However, with that person, like I said, his branding reflected who he was as a person. The way how he dressed, his like choice in music, his choice in fashion, that was him. So that was his brand and that was him. And then it went hand in hand. So I had mad respect for that. So another example that I wanted to use was the whole notion of parents. Within some cultures, communities, of course your parents have an idea of what they think you should be doing, yeah? So it's not what you want to do or what you have interest in, it's what they feel like you should be doing. And the main reason for that is that if they came from their home country to the UK, obviously things weren't that easy for them to make it to where they want to be. So when it comes to their own offspring, they want to see the best in that child. They want to know that a child is going to do a job that's going to leave them financially stable, able to, provide for their own family. So oftentimes your parents may say to you, oh, like, you should go look into medicine, or you should go and look into banking, business. So then when you go and tell them, oh, mum, I'd really like to become an actor, or mum, I'd really like to become an artist or a graphic designer, they're not gonna want to hear it. They're not going to want to hear that you want to get into music and all that stuff, because those things, they feel like it's a waste of time. So often they'll just knock you down like that. They'll just finish you, and then you'll be left feeling sad. However, on the flip side of those people who didn't go with their parents' suggestions and went their own way and became successful, their same parents are singing their praises. So it's just, I guess they're scared for you and would rather you have security rather than to do something that's up in the air. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, like I was saying before, the same people that weren't supporting you then, when they see that you are making your own moves, that's when they start to see your vision. They're gonna start to want to support you. And that's not me saying that you should go slam your parents, because I'm not condoning that, I'm really not. But it's just important that you should always believe in your own branding, and it's all about confidence. It comes back down to confidence, yeah? My branding is dead. My branding does not reflect who I want to be known as, who I want to be seen as. It's literally just a couple of photos, and I'm talking about Instagram, because you can use Instagram from a business perspective. So in terms of like my branding on my Instagram page, it doesn't really reflect me or my interests. I've got 2 different accounts. One that's meant to be my personal one that's linked to this YouTube channel, and then one that's dedicated to my photography. It's collecting dust. I'm not gonna front, it's collecting dust, but I would like to go and tackle that after I tackled my personal Instagram page. So I do want to keep them separately, just so I have like the 2 things, because I don't want it to go all meshed into one another and it's just gonna get long. So yes, those 2 things, like my 2 pages are meant to reflect me. So whatever I do with my photography is meant to reflect my interest in photography. Whatever I have on my Instagram page is meant to reflect myself as a brand. And what I would like to say is that everyone should consider their branding, yeah? Whether they actually want to create an actual brand or just branding of themselves, you guys need to think about it, because it's important. Like, the things you put out there can make or break you. So yes, you need to be aware of the sorts of things that you do put out there, because it is going to reflect you as a brand. Like, more times they say if you Google yourself, you can find out what's being said about you or what's on there or stuff like that. Like, if you Google yourself, you can see what information is there. Obviously, if you haven't really done much, you're just gonna have your socials, but branding is something that we should all be thinking about. How are we going to go forward in life? How am I going to represent myself as a brand? How am I going to create this whole branding of Rihanna Clayton? And I'm not trying to say that I'm going to go do the most and do stuff that doesn't reflect me. No. Yes, maybe dabble in some things that will put me out there more. So like, be more consistent. I'm really not consistent. I post every once in a blue moon. I happen to only post them pictures. Most of my pictures is like a combination of me dressing up, going out looking cute, and then the odd couple pictures. When really and truly, if you were to meet me, I'm dressed in my casual clothes, no makeup, glasses, but I am gonna switch up. But yeah, if you were to see me on road, no makeup, glasses, wearing casual clothes, whether it's like a baggy tee or a hoodie or like trousers or tracksuit bottoms, trainers, that's me. So I'm not saying that the dressed up me is not me, that's me, but I need to infuse the 2 of them. I need to show both sides to me. I'm not that person that's wearing the dress 24/7. I'm really not. I'm that person that is wearing their casual clothes, feeling casual as anything. And that's like the main thing that I want to push with my own branding. And then have things that inspire me or my inspiration. So things that I post on Instagram, my Instagram stories, either gonna be something from the 90s, some photographer or image that I like, and then music and stuff like that. So those are the main things I post on my story. So those are the things that should be on my page as well as my story. So that's just a little food for thought. I feel like I'm just rambling on. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my little talk about branding. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I've missed out on any bits of information. Let me know if you like this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Come grow with me, come learn with me. And I hope to see you again soon, possibly with another episode for this or just another video in general. This is just a journey, so you may see things change after a while because I don't want to be in the same position. I do want things to change. I do want my branding to change. I do want my video content, not so much change. I do want to change up like my branding. I don't really want to be in the same position. I do want to introduce more things. So do let me know if you like it, and I shall see you again next time. Bye guys. It was a struggle to record this. I can't even lie to you. It was actually a struggle to record this. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. You know, Biggie Smalls, it was all a dream. It was all a lie. Let me not bring myself closer because this lace is visible. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. A lot of you guys may know what I'm talking. This bloody sun! Point of focus for your brand. This fly. This fly. This fly. Who I'm trying to be. And the sun's gone again. How am I going to rep in certain cultures, where's the sun going? You're just hindering me.